And we are back, guys, with another video. So for this video I'm gonna show you how we're gonna drain the torque converter on my Mercedes-Benz C300 2010. So I looked online, and changing the transmission oil, it's one thing, but changing the torque converter oil, that's a separate thing, because usually you just drain your pan on the bottom of your transmission and that's it. But that's not changing the oil from your torque converter, because usually it's almost similar amount of oil sits inside of your torque converter. It's not just the pan. Pan is one thing, torque converter it's another thing. So today in this video I'm gonna show you how we're gonna change the oil in the transmission and change the oil in the torque converter. So we're gonna do a full flush so we can get nice fresh oil into the car. So if you guys are ready, don't forget to smash the like button for the YouTube algorithm, and let's get to it. Okay, so first thing is get your car on jack stands all the way around. Make sure that the car is level, because that's very important. Then next thing is we need to remove the underbody covers. I think that's what's the proper word for them. If not, you guys put down in the comment what's the proper name of the under the car covers. I think it's under the car covers, I don't know. Well, let me show you. Basically it's all of that, this plastics right there. So this is obviously in the very front, then we have the middle, and then this is like right where the transmission sits. And you guys can see we have a bunch of screws that you guys need to remove. Basically here, and here, and here, and here, and right there, and right there, and right there. So all of that on this one, and then the next one is the middle. So you guys can see right there, right there, right there, right there, and then right there, right there, right there. So that's with this one. And then the last one is one there, one there, one there, one there, one there, one over there, one over there, then one over there, and that's about it. And then you guys should end it up with downward screws, like a bunch, and the oil should be this size, this type. It's 8mm, but yeah, I have a couple of these guys since the previous owner lost two, or the dealership. So yeah. Okay, then the next thing is to drain the oil from the transmission. So let me show you how we're gonna do that. Okay guys, so before we drain the oil, let me show you what I have. So once again, we have the package from FCP Euro, with all of the goodies right here. If you guys want to see what I got, and I accept the gear oil. This was from my video for the rear differential. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, it's gonna be right up there. Auto trans filter, yes, we do need that. We don't need the multi-purpose fluid transfer pump. Auto trans fluid, we do need that. We have two of those. Auto transfer 2 again, transfer fluid. Oil pan bolt, I'm changing my oil pan bolt because mine is a little bit screwed up. I'm gonna show you that. Transmission overflow plug, we do need that. An engine oil drain plug gasket, that's something else for the engine. And then auto trans oil pan gasket, there we go, that's what we need. So without the engine oil drain plug. Okay, now let me show what actually we have. So this is the gasket for the actual transmission. Then this guy right here is the filter right there. This is the bolts for the transmission. Yep, because they stretch out, we need to get them proper torque. And then inside right there, that's the gasket. I mean, it's the copper O-ring. Then we have these two guys of oil, little guys. Then we have this big guy right there, and we have this guy right there. Looks like he got leaked a little bit, not a lot. Okay, and then we have this guy, which is the, what's the name of it, the transmission overflow plug, which is this guy. Okay, and that should be it. Seems like I'm missing transmission. No. Well, I guess I didn't order the plug. Well, I guess I'm gonna have to deal with my old plug. Yep, I have just a gasket. Well, apparently I ended up being cheap. What a surprise. From 2020. Yeah. Well, cross my fingers that everything's gonna go well. Because if not, you guys are gonna be witness of that. So you guys can laugh at me. You know? I kinda got a little bit too much oil. Or at least that's what I'm thinking. We'll see how much will come out. But I think I ordered 12 quarts because we have 5 and 5 and 2 and 2. I mean 1 and 1, that's 12 total. So yes, I think that should be plenty. Usually when I'm doing a flush, I'm ordering, you know, more, because, you know, it's better to have more than less, you know? That's what she said. Get it? I'm losing it. I don't know about you guys, definitely losing it. So yes, so now since we checked what we have and what we don't have, now let's go underneath the car and let's start draining the oil slowly and surely. Let's do it. Okay guys, so we're under the car. You guys can see this is the transmission transmission oil pan. So this is the drain plug right there. And like I said, mine is screwed up because I believe this is an Allen wrench and I'm using star. So I guess when you guys lift up your car, check it and see if it's a wrench, an Allen wrench, or is it a star, because I believe mine is a star because it got screwed up, but I don't know. Let's see. So for me here, it's gonna be T40, and let's get it loose. That was tight. I don't know why. Okay, now let's get the pen and get it ready. Okay. Success. And honestly, it doesn't look that bad. It looks more like a dark red, but you know, it looks pretty good. Yeah, actually it doesn't look that bad. But the reason I'm changing it, because you guys can see right here, we have a leak, and this vehicle just turned, not just, but you know, it made 120, something like that, 1,000 miles. So yeah, it's better to change it, you know, instead of, you know, waiting to, you know, start getting problems. So okay, now the next thing is when you guys get this leak, the filling tube is actually sitting inside, so there is more oil into it. So we need to get into the hole and just push that tube to the side. Okay, for the purpose, I'm using this little tool. Oh, come on! There you go. You guys can see when you push it. Now we're draining the rest of the oil. Okay guys, I'm gonna let it drain and then I'll come back. Okay guys, so you guys can see the oil is drained out. But now here comes the tricky part. So I'm gonna use this attachment that is attaching to the plug hole, and the bottom of it, it's like, I believe this is a high flow for air compressor connection, high flow. So the number of this guy is MVA588 right there. Hope you guys can see that. Yeah, it's right there. So this is a special connection, so we can be able to fill it up, because we are draining it from the drain plug and we're filling up the oil from the same plug, from the drain plug basically. And then I have this little attachment that I made up, you know, with the on and off switch. This is, you know, a regular connection for air compressor, and then the top one, I believe it's for a high flow connection, because this is hooking up directly to it like that, but it doesn't hook up directly to my compressor line. I don't know, yeah, it seems like a different. You guys can see what's the difference right there. This is for a regular compressor, this is for the regular compressor, and this is for a high flow, I believe. I'm not 100% sure, but you guys can look at it. And like I said, like I keep saying, you guys are more smart than me, so yeah, so I have to make this little, you know, connection like that. And then I need the on and off, and I'll show you why. So now when this thing is dripping a little bit, we're gonna clean the hole as much as we can. Then you're gonna put the plug, not the plug, but the connection. There we go. You guys can see. Now we have this in the off position, and boom. Now we're gonna grab the oil pan. Well, before we do that, I'm gonna grab my air compressor hole. I'm gonna plug it in right there. Boom. Okay, so now when everything is connected, you guys can see that right there. Boom, boom, boom. So now here, how we're gonna drain the torque converter. There is a plug for the torque converter. They can loosen it. You have to spin the motor until you find the plug and then drain it, but you still have oil in your radiator. So I'm gonna show you a trick. So right here on this side, we have two hoses. Those two hoses are going all the way to the front where they connect with the radiator. So I hope you guys can see them. So this is pipe number 1, and then this guy right there, it's pipe number 2. So these two pipes, one of them it's in, you know, returning the cold oil to the transmission, and then the second one sends the oil to the radiator. So now if you guys follow the pipe all the way to the front, I'm gonna show where they're making a connection. So if we just follow all the way there. Okay guys, so see, if you guys follow the pipes, they come right here and boom, right there we have two pipes. And now if you follow this pipe right there, goes this way and then connects to the bottom of the radiator, and then this pipe, you know, the one right next to it, that one goes to the top of the radiator. So if you guys, I'm pretty sure you guys know, but let me explain you. Warm oil comes on the top, goes, you know, all the way down on the radiator, and then cools down, and then returns on the bottom all the way back to the transmission. So that means that we are feeding it and we are returning the oil. We are returning the oil through this pipe right there. So now we're gonna disconnect this pipe right here. It's pretty easy and pretty good location, and let me show you how. We have this cap right here. We'll pull up this cap. I'm gonna pull up this cap right there. There we go. Now again, with this little tool, there is a little ring that needs to come out. Okay guys, I'm pretty sure that there is a tool for this connection. I just don't know it, so I'm gonna use this little tool right here just to get this pried out. There we go, there we go. Boom. Make sure you guys don't lose this. this little guy right there. Make sure you guys don't lose it, and remember how you guys taking it out, because there's only one way to get in, and if you guys don't put it right, then that's gonna burst oil out of it when you start driving, and you guys are gonna need to refill, you know, your oil all over again. So once again, be careful. So now we should be able just to pull it out, and it's gonna be a little bit of oil coming out. So let me switch you around, guys. Okay, I hope you guys can see. Now we're gonna just wiggle. Okay, you guys can see this one drains out, because like I said, this is the one that goes to the transmission. So now we need to hook up a hose here so it doesn't just shoot straight out. So let me grab a hose. Okay, now we have our hose. It goes down to the pan. So now we're gonna go and turn on the air, and you guys are gonna watch, you know, how well. We need to do one more thing, actually. Totally forgot. We need to plug this hole right there. I mean this hose. Yeah, this hose needs to be plugged, or else air is gonna come out from here, and that's it, you know. If you plug this hole right there, then the air is gonna start rush from here, and it will push oil, you know, through the return. So let me see how we can get something to plug this hole. Okay guys, so I'm gonna grab just a glove and like a pen or a marker, put it in, just shove it into the hole, and that should be. So now I'm gonna go and turn the air a little bit, and then when I come here and when I plug it, then the oil should slowly start coming out. So let's do it. Okay guys, I don't know if you guys can tell, but it's happening. This is 25 psi, and it's keep going pretty good. And as you can see, seems like I got it wedged pretty good for now. I hope that this thing doesn't shoot up in my face. Okay, we're gonna let it just drain. There's a lot of oil. I didn't expect that. Might need to turn on my compressor. Okay guys, I hope you guys can see that, but it seems like we got a drain. It's still coming out a little bit, but most of it is air, which is pretty good. That should be it, guys. Okay guys, success, you know, and I was doubting myself. Yep. So now I'm gonna take this guy out. I need to get a rag or something, because yeah, this is just pretty much not good. Well, I guess I'm gonna have to get rid of the marker as well. Oh, garbage. Okay, well, now we need to clean up both of the connections. Okay, so now we're gonna put this little guy back. Like I said, guys, make sure you put it right. Remember how you guys took it out. This is how it's supposed to look on the inside. Hope you guys can see right in there. Now I'm gonna take out the rubber hose. I really don't want to let it sink in the oil, but I have no other choice. Okay, now we're gonna clean this end as well, and now we're gonna push it in, and this time we're gonna hear the click, and that means we're in. Did you guys hear it? Now it's not coming back. Okay, perfect. And now again we're gonna get the brake cleaning fluid and spray it and make sure everything is clean. Now we're gonna put this cap back on the top. Yep, make sure it's all the way in, because this cap basically is holding the pin, you know, inside, so it doesn't come out. So yeah, now that's basically for the smash button. Smash it, guys, for the YouTube algorithm. Okay, now we're gonna go back and we're gonna remove the transmission oil pan. Let's get to it. Okay guys, so now next thing, actually it will be to put in the plug right here. So now is the time to change your crushed washer, the copper washer. Change that real quick. Let's put T40, and now we're gonna unscrew our attachment and we're gonna put the plug. Okay, just hand tight. And all of this oil, it's crazy. Okay, now we're gonna tight this drain plug by the specs, and that is I need to look in the instructions. Just give me a second, guys. Okay guys, so I'm gonna spray a little bit of a cleaning fluid so I can clean all of this oil residue. Okay, this seems to be it. And now, like I said, we're gonna torque it to spec. So this one right here is gonna be 15 foot-pounds. So let's see, this is gonna be a tricky. Okay, we have 15 right there, and now we can go ahead and start removing all of the pen bolts. And all of the pen bolts are actually number 8. So we're gonna start from the back. So we have this bracket here that I don't know what it's even here, what it's holding, but it's holding all of these connections here. So I need to just remove this guy from there. And get the wires around. Okay. Seems like this guy right there needs to come out. Okay, this is... Okay guys, so this is T30. And now looks like there is another bolt right up there. And that one seems like a number 10. And it is. Okay, so number 10. Okay, seems like you can just lift it up like that, should be fine. So now we can go back to number 8. I'm gonna move you a little bit back, guys, so you guys don't get dirty. Yeah, thinking about you guys. Okay, be careful guys, because there's gonna be more oil. Ridiculous. Only because this stupid bracket. Big mess guys, big mess. Well, now you guys know how not to do it. Okay, now we need to remove the filter. Just wiggle it down. Oh man, there's so much oil. Yeah, this is how you're not supposed to do it, guys. Should have removed this bracket, and then I should have my pen ready to go. Idiot guys, idiot. I am an idiot. Okay, now I need to get out of here somehow. Can you polish your floor with oil? Okay guys, so now I need to get out of here and show you what's the next step. Okay guys, so we have the pen. Now we need to clean it. This is the tube that I was telling you about. As you can see, basically from the bottom we just pushed it out like that and it will drain out. So now we're gonna take it out, and believe, yeah, right there you guys can see there is a crack already. So that's why we have a new one. So we have two magnets right here, and those two magnets, as you can see, they're pretty dirty. So we're gonna take them out and clean them. So yeah, this is how it's supposed to look. Boom boom. Okay, now the gasket. Now we need to clean the pan. Okay, there you go guys. It's perfect. Now I want to clean it from the back as well. Okay guys, we're gonna spray a little bit of a brake cleaner, and then we're gonna go all the way around on the corners. So make sure we don't have oil before we put the new gasket. This is how I like to do it. Boom boom. So now we know that there is no more oil. Okay guys, so the pan is nice and clean. Now we're gonna get our magnets back. So one there and one over there. Then the next thing is gonna be our brand new gasket. So which way is it? Right there? Nope. Okay. Right there? No. Oh, come on. There we go. Yay. Okay. We're gonna get it all the way. Make sure you guys push it all the way down and it will stay. There you go. Okay, the gasket is good. Now we're gonna get our new flow. Oh my gosh, I'm retard. I shouldn't tight that because that's my fill up. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Okay. So we've got all of that good to go. Yeah, we got the new fill up tube. So yeah, everything is good. It is good. Now we need to go underneath the car and clean up all the way around where the gasket's gonna sit. So let's go and do that. Okay guys, so now, like I said, we need to clean the edges where, you know, the gasket's gonna sit. So first we're gonna go all the way around just like that with the rag or with my kitchen towel. Okay, so after that, now we need to get a little bit of the brake fluid cleaner, and again we need to go all the way around so we can remove all of the oil from the edge. Make sure guys everything is cleaned up. There is no dirt or anything on this flat lip all the way around where the gasket is gonna sit, because you don't want to get any oil or anything else, you know, like debris or whatever. Make sure it's nice and shiny and clean. Okay. Okay, now we're gonna grab the pen and get it in place. Okay. Well, it's late, so now we need to do the oil filter. So now we have this brand new filter. Goes right here in that hole. You can get a little bit of oil around the gasket here, just like that, and just wiggle and push, and that's it, right there. Perfect. Okay, now we're gonna get the pen. Okay guys, we have our new bolts and everything ready to go. We have our oil filter ready to go. We have everything around where the gasket is gonna sit clean and ready to go. So now we're gonna grab the pen, which is right here, and now slowly we're gonna put it in place. Okay, here we go. Okay, we're gonna get first two middle ones right in here, hand tight. Everything basically is gonna be hand tight in the beginning. Okay, this is the last one, guys. I mean, it's pretty obvious, but you know, make sure that this groove right there, that channel, actually goes towards the pen, because it's grabbing the edge of it and it's, you know, pinning it down. So okay, we got all the bolts, you know, hand tight. Now we need to do 8 foot count all the way around, and then we need to do 180 all the way around. So okay, first we're gonna go all the way with the 8 foot, and I'm thinking to go on the cross. So this one, this one, this one in the middle. And this is unreal. You can get them a little bit more tighter, pretty loose. Okay, and now it's gonna be the 180. There we go. I don't know, that's like, this seems like super easy for some reason. Yeah, I can. This one is like 4 or 5. Okay, now let's do the 180. Right there. Then 180. Right there. To the middle one. Okay, now 180. Yep, right there. There we go. And the last one. Okay, and now 180. Interesting. Yeah, I don't know. That was weird. It's a good thing I have a spare one. Okay, let me grab it real quick. Okay guys, well, now you know what's happening when you over tie it. It's a good thing I have a spare one. Okay, and now it's the 180. Okay guys, now we need to put everything back together as well. So this guy needs to go right there. And number 10, pain in the butt. Okay, now let's get all of the wires back away from the exhaust, because you guys don't want to melt these wires. This is for your transmission control unit, so make sure you get all of your wires away from it. Okay, there you go. Now we're gonna get our special attachment, so let me show you. Okay guys, so let me show you what type of a special attachment I'm talking about. So come in right here, check this out. So I have, you know, my attachment that's gonna attach to the transmission oil pan plug, basically right there. I have the on and off switch right here. Then from there I have a hose that goes all the way around and it comes to this little guy. This is like a Home Depot sprayer. It is basically, I got a cut right there, and I use my own hose attached to this bad boy right there. And now we're gonna fill up this with fluid and we're gonna pump it, create some pressure, and then we're gonna open this flow valve and we're gonna start, you know, filling up the transmission pan with oil. So let me show you what I'm talking about. Gonna get open. Now we're gonna get our bottle that was leaking. It seems like it. Okay. Boom. And now we're gonna fill it up. Okay. Now we're gonna pump it. Now I'm gonna show you how we're gonna do it underneath the car. Okay guys, so we have our plug right there. We're gonna take it out. Now we're gonna get our special attachment. Just hand tight, you know. Now we're gonna get our hose attached to it. Now we're gonna turn the valve on. And there you guys have it. Now we're filling up the transmission pan with some oil. From time to time we have to pump it, you know, so okay. The first, that was a 1 gallon all the way in. Perfect. I don't see any leaks or anything. So now we're gonna fill up this bottle again, get some pressure, turn the valve on, and then we're gonna crank the car for maybe 5 seconds or so, just so we can make the pump from here start sucking oil and transferring that oil to the torque converter. So yep, let's do it. Okay guys, any leaks? Anything? No? Okay, now we are in round 2. So now we're gonna get this bottle empty. As soon as we get this bottle empty all the way, then we're gonna fill it up again, and then we're gonna start the car and measure and watch the temperature. So let me fill up this guy all the way up, and I'll get back to you guys and show you what's the next step. Okay guys, so we've got all of the oil into my filler. Now this is all of the oil that I have left. The specs says 10 quarters 0.2. I have a little bit more than that. I have 10 point, well, I have 12 quarts, so that should be way plenty. But now I have my diagnostic connected to the car. We are monitoring the temperature. So now we need to start the vehicle, get the temperature to 45 Celsius, fill up this entire oil into it, and keep 45 Celsius in temperature. When we end up holding the 45 Celsius, then we're gonna come back down, unplug our fill-up tube, and see how much we're gonna drain. Whatever comes out, and then we're gonna put the drain plug back into it, and honestly, should be it. So let's see. Okay, we are running now. Let's get some more oil into it. Still 21. I don't know if you guys can see, but my oil is getting lower and lower. Have this much left. Now I'm gonna hop in the car and I'm gonna start. Well, let's see. I'm almost there. Okay, guys. Well, let me explain what happened. I don't know how, or from where, or how, or where, how. I overfilled the transmission fluid pan. So yeah, I don't know if you guys saw that on the camera, but basically I filled up so much fluid that the fluid just started coming out from the side of the transmission pan on the floor, and yeah, big mess. So now I start draining the fluid out, and seems like I was thinking that I'm maybe like a quarter more. I'm thinking like maybe I'm like 3 or 4 quarts more. It's crazy. The good thing though, I have clean fluid. It's red as a brand new fluid all the way around. There is not even a slightly dark fluid, you know. It's like, it looks like brand new in the transmission. Bad thing is I spend more money on fluid that I should have. So fun. So yeah, now I still need to clean up the mess that I created a minute ago, but yeah, we're slowly rising the temperature. We are at 34 Celsius. Like I said, we need to be at 42, 45, something like that. So yeah, as soon as I drain everything, I will show you how much I actually put in. I'll put all of the fluid back into those bottles, and yeah, we're gonna measure it and see. But seems like I've put a lot more than I should have, which is weird. Like I said, the capacity, it says 10.2 quarts. So yeah, I don't know, man. But as soon as when the temperature rises to the right, I'm gonna show you what we need to do. Okay guys, we are pretty close, 42 Celsius. Now we're gonna go through the gear, and you guys gonna look the laptop so you guys can see how I'm going through each gear, and you guys can see the temperature, you know, rising at the same time. So we need to shift back and forward to make sure that we have oil everywhere. And then when we reach the temperature, you know, basically we're like 43, looks like it. When we reach 45, then we're gonna put it in park and go underneath the vehicle. Okay, we reached the temperature. Now let me show you. Okay guys, temperature is reached. Now we're gonna shut off the car. Okay, the car is off. Now I need to reconnect. Okay, there we go. 52, 53. Okay, now we're gonna go underneath the car. Now we're gonna unplug it and let it drain. Okay, make sure that you guys have the plug ready to go, and you guys can see this fluid is pretty clean. Like I said, you know, I put way too much. I have my plug ready. soon as when it's just start dripping, that means we're in the correct height. Okay, so that should be good. Put the plug back in. Get this guy to 20 foot-pounds, and that should be it. I'm gonna check for leaks real quick, guys. Okay, guys. Well, I finally got the leak stop and cleaned up, and I got car out. So yeah, let's take it for a quick spin, see how it is. I mean, it seems like pretty good, you know. And I was thinking, you know, maybe I should take you guys for a ride, you know, for holding that long in this video, because I'm pretty sure it's gonna be a long ass video. Yeah, guys, we did it. Nice and smooth. Nice and smooth drive, guys. Man, this is awesome. This is really awesome. Well, if you guys got stuck with me all the way to the end, you guys are troopers. I know this video was long, and yeah, you guys are really good troopers. Because, man, for me, it was honestly exactly like 3 days. It was crazy. Doing one thing and another, you know, and working my regular hours. So it was, yeah, it was crazy. But finally we did it, guys. We did it. If you guys like this video, don't forget to smash the like button for the YouTube algorithm. And if you guys haven't subscribed to my channel, make sure you do that and subscribe to my channel. I'm posting videos every week. New week, new video. Once again, it wasn't easy, but we've done it, guys. We've done it. Just want to do a quick whip around. Now, sometimes I wish if this car now has a like launch control, but okay, that's enough. Thank you guys for sticking up that long.